Shish. Hey, what's up, everyone? Again, thanks for being here. And again, another trade recap. Today was actually a pretty important day for me, and I'll go over it real quick. So coming into new trading week, we gapped off the open today on Monday, and we took the all-time highs right at the New York session open. Unfortunately, this whole move down, I've missed the entry for my short position because there are some decent setups, at least like 3 of those, or even 4 along this price leg to enter short, but I didn't because I woke up late. And I actually am hating myself for that, like low-key inside. Anyway, so I've missed the short opportunity again. I was waiting for the price to come back to kind of rebalance over here in order to re-enter, but as you can see, it didn't happen. We went all the way down, and I was looking for a long position. I took one trade right here. Basically, it was not attached to any sort of the price, any sort of price point, like a significant price point, like no order blocks, like fair value gaps, lows, highs, nothing was swept. It was just somewhere in the air. You can see it's just like that's the setup I usually trade. This impulsive price leg up, and on the retest, I was planning, like on the retest of this inversion fair value gap, I was planning to enter. I entered way up there. It was a bad entry at the first place. I rushed into this trade, and once the price kind of came back here, I was already pretty bad, risk to reward ratio. And anyway, I end up losing on this trade, and I end up losing pretty much like around 50 bucks, give or take, just in this area right here. I'm like, all right, it was not the best beginning of the day, but again, who cares, my fault. Moving on into the day, just what 20 minutes later, we end up piercing into this gap that we've created over the weekend. And that's a legit place for entering longs. We're supposed to enter at the first place. And here on the chart, this the 1 minute, like this the 5 minute right here. So we did have like inversion. So this fair value gap, we inversed this one bearish into bullish, and the retest. So basically that's my entry point. Same bearish fair value gap being violated by bullish, and the retest of the more or less legit area. And yeah, at the beginning ended up playing pretty nicely for my long position. We just tapped one more time in here and kind of rallied all the way up. That was my initial target, but as you can see, it didn't reach this target yet. So what did I do? I add up another I add up another contract. I add up another contract right here, just right on this price point. I add another one, and I hold it like this whole consolidation was kind of emotionally draining, I'll say. And yeah, I decided for myself to take a more honest and moderate price targets. So that was my target 1 for selling the first contract. It was the target 2 for my second contract, and they both played pretty nicely, and the price ended up just reversing afterwards and kind of consolidating within the same point of interest there, whatever. So in the end of the day, I end up with $96 profit, taking into consideration that I lost $50 on my first trade. So that was a pretty decent trade, I'll say. But if the price would reverse on me, for instance here, with me holding 2 contracts right now, like at this point, and the price would reverse on me and close me with the stop loss, I'll be fucking devastated, to be honest. And yeah, and just looking back into the trade, I mean, I was pretty happy. I was pretty happy that I end up closing out the losing trade, even get some profits on top, and pretty decent amount. But at the same time, I was kind of thinking in my head, what if the price would reverse on me and my stop losses would be triggered? My whole day would be ruined, I guess. I'll be, hitting myself in the head, like, dude, why you've done this? Why you lost so much money again? Where's your like stop loss, risk management, all this shit? And yeah, so the bottom line of this, no matter if you win or lose, I have to keep myself emotionally like neutral, regardless of the outcome. It's not that easy, and probably I got lucky today. So yeah, but you never know. So just a thing, to think over for myself in the future. But it is what it is. I end up net profit. I'm happy, and as you can see, like I was initially like down initially was a $1,000 account. I almost blew it up, like it was $500 left, and now I'm kind of bringing myself back to $1,000. Yeah. Okay, so enough yapping, I guess. Thank you for being here, and thank you, yeah, for everything. Amen. Thanks, guys.